In this task, we're going to look at the idea of selection, and that requires the statement if else. You can see here in Python, I've written temperature equals and then input a temperature, and the int part here, which everything's in, just converts our input into a temperature. It's interesting that Python, when it takes in an input, it assumes it's a string, and so the function int put round it converts that into a number, an integer. If you didn't do that, then it certainly wouldn't work, and it would not be able to do the next bit, which is if temperature is greater than 100. You can see the good thing about declarative languages like this is that you can use the variable temperature and say it's greater than 100, and that's quite easily readable. So we've got if temperature is greater than 100 and then a colon at the end. Don't forget the colon because that's the syntax that require. And if that is true, then the code that is indented, once again, indent using the tab, that would be run. So this will print that's hot if our temperature value is over 100. Else colon, notice that is now in line with the if. It's not out here. It's in line with the if and a colon at the end of it. If you don't get a colon, it won't compile properly. And then print, not too bad. And again, print is there, is indented by one tab. So if I was to run my code, it would first of all save it, and then because I've got an input, it says enter a temperature. See the whole of that? They are enter a temperature. I put in 150, which is quite hot. There you go, that's hot, as you can see. So that bit there was run, and this bit of code is not run. That's quite important when you think about selection, is that depending on this criteria, that's what we call the criteria, temperature greater than 100, only that bit of code will do. It will branch to there. Anything in the else statement is not done. Likewise, if that's not true, false, this bit of code doesn't get run. Only this bit does. So you've got to be careful when you do this to make sure you know which bits of code is going to be run and which bits are not.